Hi guys, good morning and happy Friday. So how are you today? How are you this morning? Are you have you already started working, or are you going to work right now? So, as you know, today we are going to work on a tool that will help us to improve our pronunciation. So today you will not see my face, but I decided to share with you my screen and specifically a website that I do encourage you to use in order to work and improve your pronunciation. So as usual, I would like to wait a couple of minutes for you to jump up in this live lesson and get the usual feedback from you in terms of audio and video. So can you watch my screen properly, and can you hear my voice properly? So please give me a feedback, give me a response so that I'm sure that I can start. In the meantime, good morning, Cristiana, welcome. You're very morning, so you're the first one today. Good morning. Is the audio and the video okay, Cristiana, and also all the rest of you? So guys, today, as I told you before, I want to show you this website. There is already a YouTube video that I uploaded on YouTube where I explain the benefits that the use of this website can have. So, just to explain the same topic in the English language, I decided to make a live lesson dedicated on this specific website. Thank you, Cristiana. Thank you, Tiziana. And hi, Marco. Welcome to this live lesson. So as you can see from my screen, I have opened my, my internet page, dialing this website. The website is typing, the name of this website, that is News in Levels. This website has been created for students that, like you, are studying the English language as a second language. So it is a website created for students of the English language. At the same time, I think that it is a very interesting website because it gives you the chance to work on your pronunciation, but at the same time on your vocabulary, keeping up with what is going on all over the world. To keep up with means restare al passo con. So keeping up with what is going on all over the world means restare al passo con quello che sta succedendo in tutto il mondo. In fact, this website is based on news that come from all over the world and that are written in different levels. So this is the reason why the news is called News in Levels. So now let's start having a look at this website and let's understand the reason why I suggested you to use this website in order to improve your English on different sides. So as you can see, I'm here in the website, and here you can find 3 different levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3. And here, as you can see, if I scroll down, we have plenty of news of different types. So news related to animals, news related to politics, news related to the environment, and whatever, entertainment, sport. In fact, we have different types of news that we can read and look at. In fact, here, if I go if I touch the different kinds of level, you can see that I have different categories: exercises, funny, history, information, interesting, nature, news, and sport. So you can decide the type of news that you would like to read according to the category that you are more interested in. But what about the differentiation among these 3 levels? So what is the difference among the level 1, the level 2, and the level 3? So let's have a look. And in order to have a look, I want to pick up an article. So I decided to pick up this kind of article, Two-Nosed Dog. And I decided to open the level number 1. So if I open the level number 1, I can read a text, a very short text, Usually the text in the level number 1 is written with very easy words and using just the simple present tense. So using present tenses because they are usually the easiest ones, if you think. So I can read this news that is written in very elementary and basic words. At the same time, in this final part of the text, so this line that I am highlighting now, I have this section related to difficult words. So some words that we can find in the text, and as you can see in the text, these words are in bold. Here I find in bold, but in light blue color. And these words that could be difficult to be understood are explained in English with other words. So the explanation is a monolingual explanation. So it is not a translation, it is an explanation, but with simpler words. For example, shelter is, let's say, is said in other words, a safe place for animals. In fact, shelter, who knows the meaning of shelter, the word shelter? Do you know the meaning of this word, shelter? Or in other words, a safe place for animals. Or another word could be put down, that is a synonym of to kill, or to adapt, that is to take to your home. Cristiana said canile rifugio. Very good, Cristiana, fantastic. Shelter is rifugio, great. So, the first step that we can do in terms of work with this kind of website is to pick up a news and start reading it starting from the level number 1. But why did I suggest you this website in order to work on your pronunciation? Because every level has been read by a person and the audio of the reading of this text is in the video that we can find here. In fact, if I click on play on the video that we can see, that we can find below every article, we can say every piece of news, we can listen to a person reading this text. So my suggestion is, and I repeat the steps in order to take the most from this website, is first of all, enter this website, pick up a news, and start reading the level number 1. You can first read at loud voice, so you read out loud, ad alta voce, you read out loud the text, and then you check your pronunciation just clicking on this button. And now I show you how.
This news is about a dog. He has 2 noses. His name is Toby. People find him in the streets of Fresno, California, USA. People take the dog to a shelter. The shelter tries to find Toby a new home. However, it is not easy. People do not want a 2-nosed dog. Toby is in danger. If nobody takes him, the shelter has to put him down. Toby is lucky. A man adopts him. The man is a music producer. He also has many special animals. He has many 2-headed animals. He also has a 5-legged dog and a 2-legged dog.
Okay, so as you can see, just clicking on the video that we can find below the text, we can listen to a person reading the transcript, so reading the text. And this can help us to make a very big work in terms of pronunciation and comprehension. If I decide to make the exercise a little bit more challenging, I just skip to the level number 2. And if I click on the level number 2, I can see that the text is a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, and I can read again the text, acquiring new words. Why acquiring new words? Because we have already understood the topic, the main topic of this news, of this article. And so now we have the chance to enrich our vocabulary, reading a little bit more, deeper version of the same article. In fact, if you can notice, let's say, quite immediately, the text in the level number 2 starts using tenses that are simple past or past continuous tenses, because the level of difficulty is increasing a little bit, and so the writer of the article starts using also past tenses, and so more articulated phrases, sentences. The structure of the article is always the same. In fact, we have the article. Here we have the section related to difficult words, and we can have the same or different words that are explained in a monolingual explanation, with a monolingual meaning. So the explanation is put in parentheses and explained in English language. For example, habit is something that you often do, so quite easy to understand. The same way of working is also in this kind of level. In fact, we just have to click on the video that we find below the text, and we can listen to a person reading the transcript of this video. Let's make it a little bit harder, and so we go to level number 3. If I go to the level number 3, I can again read a text that is in a little bit more articulated form. So in fact, we can see that it is a little bit longer than the previous versions. And we can also first click here and listen again to the transcript of the person that is reading this text. And no, I thought that it was here below. Lower this page, just a second. Okay, and if we go down, we can also watch the video. What is this kind of video? The video is the piece of news, the piece of information in a video version that we can easily watch on Facebook, for example, or on a TV news. So let's see that it is the original version of the news. So as I encourage you to go on step by step, my suggestion is to go through the article in the level number 3. Listen to the person reading the level number 3, just clicking on the play button. And then as a final, let's say the final step, could be watch the original information. So it is present in the majority of the news. You just have to scroll down. In fact, if you read here, it is written. You can watch the video news lower on this page. So I just scroll down and I can watch the video. So now let's watch the video all together.
Meet Toby, the two-nosed dog. After being found roaming the streets of Fresno, California, he was picked up by a nearby shelter who tried to find him a home. It proved a near impossible task, and Toby was at risk of being put down until Todd Ray came to his rescue. The successful music producer, who has worked with artists like Mick Jagger, the Beastie Boys, and Cypress Hill, saw the double-nosed dog on an advert, and with a habit of adopting unique pets, Toby fit right in. Todd holds a world record for owning the largest number of two-headed living animals, and the pooch joins Rocky, the five-legged miniature pincher, and Pinchy, the two-legged chihuahua. Toby can play and fetch like any other dog, but according to Todd, he has super sniffing abilities and can find anything no matter how well it's hidden. And it may be the case that this owner knows best, as Mr. Ray says Toby is the sweetest dog on earth.
Okay. If you noticed while watching this video, the author of this video put some of the, as you can see.
Pinchy, the two-legged chihuahua.
Okay, I just stop here.
Toby can play and...
No.
But according to Todd, he has super...
Okay, so sorry that there is this bar here, but if you can see below the bar, behind the bar, there is a quote. So the author of the video, the creator of the video, also put in evidence some sentences, some quotes in this case, because the majority of them are quotes. Okay, great. Just to help you watching this video with some subtitles, and this is great because it can help you to make the watch of this video easier, because you have also a visual support. So I think that this kind of exercise is great because you have the chance of do a work that could be a little bit structured according to the differentiation among the three levels. In fact, as I told you before, I want to repeat the best way, the best practice in order to approach this website. The first is to pick up an article inside this website according to the category that you like most. Secondly, that you have decided the article to go through, you start reading the level number 1, then the level number 2, and then the level number 3, listening to the person that reads this article for you in order to work on your pronunciation. And then in the final level, you can also watch the video of the original news. Another kind of exercise that you can do is, for example, to start from the level number 1 and play the audio without reading and check if you can understand what this person is reading without looking at the words. This could be a very interesting exercise in order to test your abilities, let's say, test yourself, and start listening to the level number 1 without looking at the text, and check how many words you understand and if you understand also the main topic of the news. It is not difficult because, as you can see, the level number 1 is very, very short, just a couple of lines expressed in the present simple tenses. So it is not difficult to follow this kind of reading or video in case that you are, or audio in case that you are listening just to the person reading. So I think that it is a great exercise. And then another very interesting thing that you can do inside this website is to chat with other students. In fact, as you can see here, just clicking on this red tab, chat with other students, you can join the Facebook group of this website and chat with other students that, as you, are learning, are studying the English language as a second language. So you have the chance to meet, to get in touch with other people coming from all over the world, because this website has been created for students studying English from all over the world, and have the possibility to talk, to write, to chat to other people. And I think that it is a very good exercise, because many of you sometimes ask me to or ask me if there is the possibility to chat with other students. Of course, you have every day this chance inside this group, because there is the possibility to chat each other inside the group. But if you want also to try other tools, and so put yourself out there, darti, put yourself out there and start talking to other people, I think that it is a very good tool. So guys, now I would like to get some feedback from you. What is your opinion about this website, the tools that it offers, and the possibility to train on your English in terms of pronunciation, comprehension, and vocabulary? What do you think about this website? Did you know it, first of all? I see some different emoji now jumping up. So do you think that it could be useful? Do you think that it could be a good tool to be used in order to train your pronunciation, your comprehension? and also to enlarge your vocabulary as well, because every time that you read an article, of course, I do invite you to look for the words that you do not know. It is a habit that has to be an unusual habit for you, because otherwise you never enlarge your vocabulary. So you read the text, or you listen to the text, and then if there is a word that you do not know and it is not listed in here in the difficult words section, my suggestion, of course, is to go on word reference or reverso.com in order to look for the meaning of this word. So what do you think? Tell me your opinion about this website. Did you use it, or is a tool that you know how to use? So let's see if I can see some comments. Nobody? Nobody has a comment about this tool? You didn't like it? Oh, okay, fantastic, there is one. Sylvia wrote, I think it is a little difficult, but not impossible. Oh, that's right, Sylvia, fantastic. It is not impossible, yes. And what makes this website possible, 100% possible, is the fact that it is divided in levels. And I do encourage you, Sylvia, and also the rest of the group, to pick up an article and try to make this exercise, because you will realize that the level number 1 is really, really easy. It is one of the easiest levels that you have ever read or heard or listened to, because it is written in very, very simple words, and it is not easy to follow through the text and to understand the main topic. So Marco wrote, it is a nice website. Oh, thank you, Marco. I appreciate your comment. Cristiana, I didn't know this tool, but I think it's great to improve our fluency. Fantastic, Tiziana, you got the point. Good comment, good consideration. You got the point, because on this website, you can work at the same time on pronunciation, on comprehension, on vocabulary, and also on your fluency, because you get accustomed every day more than the previous one on listening to people talking in English. And so you are working on this barrier that usually we have in front of English, and we get accustomed to this sound, the sound of this language. So it is a very good exercise to do. My recommendation is to visit this website at least once a week. At least once a week could be a great exercise. So it is not time consuming so much, because as you can see, maybe you can spend 10 minutes on this website, but just to exaggerate, 10 minutes, even less. So you dedicate 10 minutes of your week on this website, and you work on all the different aspects of the English language, but at the same time, you can also learn something new, get to know something new that took place in a place that we do not know all over the world. And so we can also enrich the knowledge that we have about what is going on all over the world. Okay, thank you, Valentina. Good comment, fantastic. Thank you so much. You are so kind. So guys, do you have some questions about this website, or do you want me to give you some suggestions, some further suggestion in order to take the most from this website, or is everything okay? Does it make sense?
Se ti è piaciuto l'estratto di questa lezione, iscriviti al canale, attiva le notifiche, ma soprattutto, per saperne di più, clicca sul link in descrizione. Ci vediamo dall'altra parte!